Good evening. This board's unconstitutional power grab of the public comments is disrespectful to all community stakeholders. Before I was so rudely interrupted by Trustee Anus at the last meeting, I read from my public letter, and I will continue right now. You have no right to interrupt my constitutional right to petition my government on my grievances. On November 28, 2023, Trustee Anus said, "It's not what you ask, but how you ask for it. It's not how you approach the subject matter," to Trustee Weaver. That was rude. You have a lot of chutzpah to say that. Julie Stalker has been asking all board members nicely for years to change the literacy curriculum. She has produced volumes of data and even printed out and handed you bagged binders of proof that the reading curriculum in this district is the worst. She has invested blood, sweat, and tears trying to get the board to do its actual job, choose the correct curriculum. Look at Josh Raymond. He's asked nicely for years. Look at Tara Donnelly. I could name more people, but you know what I mean. Asking nicely doesn't work with people like you. And yet you, Barb, of all people, the so-called advocate for a fully funded IDEA, had the absolute nerve to sit up there and prattle on about how Trustee Weaver wasn't at the table making decisions during COVID. You are wrong. He was supposed to be at the table, represented by you and the 6 other trustees. But you didn't do your job then, and you certainly aren't doing your job now. Back in COVID times, none of you trustees were making decisions. It was Shaner making every single one of them, of those wrong decisions. You abdicated your authority to Shaner, and he never gave it back. So don't sit up there now telling us you made decisions when you didn't. Talk about rewriting history. And then you go on and on about mental health being a multitude of things, blah, blah, blah. When did you become a mental health expert? Now, according to your little recommended reading, it's the fault of all the pressures of being in a high-performing district. Way to blame the parents. Way to blame the kids. Way to blame everyone else except for you and the decisions you and your cohorts made throughout the previous years. You're so full of hot air. Please resign. Thank you.